Alright guys, we're going to keep this short and simple today on how to change your oil on your 07 to 13 Chevy Silverado with a 5.3. All you're going to need is your favorite 530 oil, your 15mm wrench, your oil filter wrench, oil filter, and there's your Mobile One number if you don't know what filter you need at AutoZone, and then a funnel and an oil pan. And if you don't know where your drain screw is at, easiest way to find it is on the passenger side. Go under and find your sway bar link right here. Follow that over, and right behind it, right there's your 15mm drain screw. Let's get to it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and crack our screw loose here. So we can do this one hand. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take this out, but not all the way. You want to make sure you have your drain pan about a foot or two off to the passenger side, because this stuff shoots out pretty far. So we are going to see if we can't get oil on ourselves. I'm turning it left but still pushing in until all the threads are out. Just like that. And we'll let that drain for about 5 minutes. Make sure everything drips out. Okay, she's been dripping for about 5 minutes now, and I'd say it's all done. You want to put your drain screw back in. Grab your wrench, snug it back up. Doesn't have to be stupid tight, but you know, pretty good and snug. Make sure she's not going to come out of there. Then we're going to move over to our oil filter, which, looking at that drain screw, you can see the oil filter is just right over here next to it, right in your oil pan, right next to it. So you want to drag your oil pan over here, get your wrench up there, and these are pretty tight. It's a two-person job. I already loosened it up, so just gonna loosen it up, and I will see you guys when I get it up. Okay, so this is the messiest part of the whole oil change, as you're about to see here in a few seconds, but just to make less of a mess, you'll just unscrew it, and you can let it drain for a minute. It's not going to get all the oil out, but you'll get oil all over your hands no matter what, so it's good to have some paper towels nearby. Go ahead and unscrew it the rest of the way. It's going to run down your arm, kind of sucks. Just make sure you keep upward pressure as you twist left, because if it falls, it won't. You don't want it splashing on you. Then you just turn it, dump it down into your pan, and let it drain for a couple more minutes. While our oil is draining from where the filter went, you want to, not all the way, but fill this up a good amount with new oil. And you want to get your finger dunked in oil here and spread it around. Spread it around the seal here. Get it all nice and wet so it ensures a proper seal when you put the new one on. Alright, we have got our drain screw nice and tight, and we have our filter in there nice and snug. You don't want it too tight, because you got to remember you'll be taking it off again for the next oil change. So now it's time to add some new oil. Okay, so now it's time to pop the hood. Take off your oil filler cap, put in your funnel, and add 6 quarts of oil. Okay, now we got our oil cap back on, but good thing to do is always check your oil level after you fill it up, but I never do, because 6 quarts is just 6 1-quart bottles. I've never had an issue with it. I've had this truck for 5 years now. So we'll give her a good start here. Let's see if we have oil pressure. Now it's normal for it to take a second, sorry about the glare, for your oil pressure to go up, but it will go up. Just take a second for it to get sucked through the pickup tube. But you have oil pressure and you are good to go. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope that helps you out, makes it simple for you. And as always, give her a like or follow if that helps you out at all, or if you want to see more. One more quick one here, guys. Just want to tell you, I run AMSOIL XL boosted. I love this stuff. I always ran Mobile One in my trucks, and I saw nothing but awesome stuff about AMSOIL. Yes, $10 a quart. It's not awful, but I ran this to 5,500 miles, and this looked way cleaner than my Mobile One ever did at 3,000 miles, which is when I used to change my oil. And it does help with oil pressure as well, just a little bit. But if you have crappy oil pressure after a long hot day of driving, I haul 3,000 pounds every day, so my oil gets hot and I lose pressure. I run a half quart of Lucas in my oil, so I'll do 5.5 quarts of AMSOIL and a half quart of Lucas oil, and that helps with about 5 pounds of oil pressure. And I absolutely love it. I've been doing it for about 3 years and I have nothing bad to say about Lucas oil. So that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.